Of course, after the Elimination Chamber, it is now confirmed that Cody Rhodes, the former Undisputed WWE Champion, will challenge Drew McIntyre, the current Undisputed WWE Champion, for the Undisputed WWE Championship on this Friday SmackDown in the main event, in the final world title match before WrestleMania. With Randy Orton just winning the chamber, today I'm going to tell you my predictions and how we could get to a possible WWE Championship WrestleMania match featuring possibly all three men, but maybe only one of them. I mean out of this picture, sorry. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be nice to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the Flip channel, and let's get into this one. So we know it's nearly been 2 months since Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship of Cody Rhodes. Of course, in Berlin, Germany, in 3-stage of hell, pinning Cody Rhodes once, then Cody Rhodes, of course, beating him, and then Jacob Fatu returning for the first time in 2 months to basically cost Cody Rhodes the championship, and Drew McIntyre winning his first world title in nearly 5 years, because we're not going to count that WrestleMania 40 win. It was 5 minutes long. Let's just not count it. So Drew McIntyre's held title for nearly 2 months. With only one defense so far, it has been very, very stale. He didn't do nothing at the chamber, of course, only turn up in the chamber to cost Cody Rhodes his chance to go to WrestleMania to challenge him, which meant Nick Aldis confirmed that Drew will finally defend his championship once again for the first time since the Royal Rumble in January against Cody Rhodes on the next Friday Night SmackDown in the main event for the championship, and it will decide who walks into WrestleMania to face Randy Orton for the WWE Championship in possibly the Night 1 main event. This is very interesting. Let me tell you how it's going to go. We're going to get to Cody, Drew, of course. For the first time, these two men are going to face one-on-one since, of course, Berlin nearly 2 months ago. Finally, Cody Rhodes getting his rematch for the championship that he never actually got in the clause after Drew won, and he made it official that Cody would never get a rematch. Cody ended up getting it. So another Triple H storyline, wasted, put down the drain, of course. We move on, though. Not the time to talk about it. So the match is going on, and both men absolutely going at it, showing a pure war fight because these two men hated each other for the last 4 to 5 months, of course. Basically, since August, since SummerSlam, when Cody Rhodes, of course, reclaimed the WWE Championship off the Never Seen 17, John Cena. So Cody Rhodes beating him down. It looks like Cody's going to win, and Randy Orton's at ringside, of course. He's there. And it looks like it's going to cost Drew McIntyre. But he's not doing anything. And while Drew has put Cody down with, of course, a future shock and, of course, the Glasgow kiss, Cody is now down. He's slowly getting up. Drew's ready to hit another Claymore to end it, retain the WWE title, and walk into WrestleMania as champion, defending against Randy Orton, main eventing WrestleMania for the first time since 2020. So it looks like it's done. But then a mystery hoodie, bang, hits Drew in the back. And it is Jacob Fatu. But the match doesn't get called off. It's not a DQ. Jacob Fatu looks down at Drew. He takes off the hood. And he just goes at Drew. And Cody is in the same position like he was at the chamber when Seth Rollins returned. Of course, pinning Logan Paul instead of doing it the good way, the face way. Drew is down, being attacked with, of course, the moonsault by Jacob Fatu. Cody hits a Cody cutter on Drew, and Drew's literally rocked. 1 crossroads, 2 crossroads, 3 crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes is a 3-time WWE champion and reclaims the title for the first time, of course, being 2 months away from it after losing it in Berlin. And it's all thanks to the man who cost him the title, Jacob Fatu. So we move on. Randy and Cody go face-to-face in the ring, ending SmackDown, the main event. That is confirmed that Cody Rhodes will walk into WrestleMania as a WWE champion and will defend the title against his friend, his mentor, the Viper, the Predator, the Apex Predator, sorry, the 14-time world champion, Randy Orton. So on the build-up to SmackDown, Cody and Randy are going at it, but Drew's attention has been pulled away from the WWE Championship because he now knows that he'll not be involved in the title picture for WrestleMania. So now these two men are going at it every week, with Drew and Jacob going at it, just hating each other to the core. But it looks like it's going to happen. Drew versus Jacob. Drew McIntyre says this is not the match he wanted. He didn't want to be in this situation. He should be walking in Cody Rhodes' picture, of course. Sorry, I don't know why I said that was so wrong. Cody Rhodes' picture being the WWE champion to face Randy Orton, of course. walk in as champion and main event for the first time in 6 years. But of course, it was all fault Jacob Fatu, and Drew says he didn't even get to win the title the way he wanted it, showing a face way, saying that Jacob Fatu got involved in their match in Berlin when Drew needed to convincingly beat Cody to show why he's better than him. And Jacob says, well, I know you were the one who attacked me. I know it was you. Drew reveals it wasn't him, but Jacob ain't in it. So WrestleMania 42, you know, the biggest event of the year, the grandest stage of them all. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu is a great match. Night 1 of WrestleMania 42, where Jacob Fatu beats Drew McIntyre to beat Drew, with Drew suffering his first proper WrestleMania loss in 3 years. Losing Jacob Fatu, one of the biggest losses and the most hurtful loss, possibly of his career. Of course, from being WWE Champion just over a month and a half ago to now being just under Jacob Fatu's level and has no way of getting back to that championship for a very, very long time. So we get to the main event. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. And it's looking good. Cody, you know, he's dominating. And it looks like Cody's going to do it. He's so close. He's on the verge. He's going to beat his mentor and show why he is the real American Nightmare and why he's actually better than Randy. Why he deserves to be on Randy's level and why Randy has got to stop calling himself the mentor to Cody Rhodes. So it's looking good. The match is going amazing. But then we see Drew McIntyre get ready to do something. Drew McIntyre's here after he's lost Jacob Fatu. He's walking down the ramp. He looks like he's going to get involved in the WWE title match. Cody knows. He's like, no, this ain't happening. This ain't happening. He's ready to go and fight Drew and take him down. But Jacob Fatu comes out, throws Drew off. He's beating him down, you know. Drew's out of the picture. Jacob Fatu is in the ring with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Both men are standing up. Randy and Cody not even fighting each other at this point. And Jacob Fatu looks to attack both of them, but puts Cody down. Like what we saw at Elimination Chamber, Randy, of course, helped Cody Rhodes when Drew McIntyre was beating Cody down. This time around, though, Randy doesn't do anything. Randy looks and he waits. And while Jacob Fatu beats the hell out of Cody Rhodes with 2 moonsaults, Cody's rocked. Randy sets up the DDT. DDT's Cody Rhodes, and the fans are like, what's going on? Randy, you're supposed to, you know, win this fair. And an RKO. Jacob Fatu slips out the ring. He just looks at Randy, doesn't say anything. The RKO, Randy stares down Jacob while pinning. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes loses at WrestleMania again. And Randy Orton is a 15-time WWE champion and defeats Cody Rhodes in the Night 1 main event, all to the help of Jacob Fatu. And it is revealed why. Because Cody Rhodes was the real attacker of Jacob Fatu back in October when he got attacked and was immediately taken out of the picture for multiple months until January. And the reason why Jacob Fatu got involved in both the title matches was 1, because he hates Drew McIntyre, but 2, because of the revenge on Cody Rhodes. And if Cody never done this, he could have still been champion. Could still be the American Nightmare. And could still be the champion who never actually needed the third reign. Could still be in that second reign and never lost at the start of 2026. So Cody loses again, and Randy stands tall. While the credits show, Randy stands tall the championship in his hands for the first time in 5.5 years, of course. And he's over the moon with it because he needed this. He claimed and he promised to the fans he's going to do it for a 15th time. But Randy didn't win the fair way. He won in a heelish way. And Jacob Fatu just looks down at him when he's walking up the ramp. He looks up and he says, I'm coming for that title. I'm coming for that. But he says, first I got to deal with something else, which will lead to the Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu rivalry that could possibly lead all the way up to SummerSlam. Being this long-term beef that started when the Bloodline, of course, got reinforced when Jacob Fatu debuted in June 2024 now, coming up 2 years ago and late this year. We could finally see the end of that storyline where Cody finally puts down Jacob Fatu and reclaims his legacy. But thank you for watching this video. It has been nothing to record. Always remember to smash the like, subscribe button to the Flipping channel. And I'll see you all day faces soon. Goodbye, guys.